Hello, beautiful inside and out. So, God did that. God did that. God is amazing, and everything He done was good and great and awesome. And God made man, and He said it was good. He said we was fearfully and wonderfully made. I went to the laundromat a while ago. I washed all my clothes. Thank you for you guys who blessed me with money. I thank God for touching your hearts. You know, because the money that I receive, I do good by it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't spend your money nowhere bad. I wash my clothes with your money. The streets take care of me, but I don't have to have sex. Ain't that something? The streets take care of you. Even if they didn't give me nothing, I know how to be content. I know how to eat one time a day. I know how to survive. Hmm. I'm beautiful inside and out. Does your outside match your inside? Your outside look good, but do your inside look good? The inside is more important because that's what God looking at. You can hide it from man. You can be filthy on the inside because of the unseen danger, because of the devil, because of sin, because of iniquity, because of uncleanness, because of ungodliness, unholiness. And you can hide it on the inside, and you can cover it up with nice clothes and makeup and wigs, lashes. Hi, Robert. My ex-husband name was Robert. So you can cover up the inside, but God looking at the inside. The inside is most important. Your inside need to match your outside. If you look good on the outside, you need to look good on the inside. Hey, Abe. Hi, y'all. Thank y'all for speaking. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't know me because y'all always come on and go off. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all just looking at the background. Y'all just looking at judging like, oh, she ain't talking about nothing. Shoot, yes I am, baby. If you love God, this channel is for you. If you married, this channel for you. If you single, this channel is for you. I talk about life situation. I talk about how to grow through what you go through. I talk about the secrets of the enemy because I used to be on the devil's side. Didn't even know. And a lot of y'all on the devil's side don't even know. And it's like you gotta face your demons. You don't want to deal with them because you get irritated. That's something your body is letting you know something going on. But what you do, let me get high. Let me go drink. Ooh, you getting on my nerve. Give me a cigarette. Your body is warning you that something ain't right, but you want to numb your pain. You want to numb it. You want to ignore it. That ain't going to fix it. Getting high ain't going to fix it. Drinking ain't going to fix it. I hope you by yourself. I hope you be by yourself and you get into a room and you get on your knees and you cry out to the Lord. You deal with your demons. You deal with them suckers. You don't let them make the choice for you. They're going to automatically make the wrong choice, okay? Asking a demon, do he want to be saved, is like talking to a brick wall. They can't be saved, but you can. Y'all can. God is for the people. Praise God. He's for us. We have a kingdom father, heavenly father. We from we are kingdom children. Our father is a king. You better think about it. A king? He's to be feared. Whatever he say, go. When I tell you, you want to be on his good side, you want to be on his, well, either way on his side is good. If you're on the right side of him or the left side, it's good. You want to be on his team. He on the right team, so you got to get on the right team. You got to go through the right way. You got to go through his way. You got to go through. There's no other way. There's no other way. And I was like, Lord, can I not stay outside? I'm a whole female. Can I not? Is there any other way? Nope. Jesus didn't have a place to lay his head. And every time I tell people, they be like, what you doing outside? What you just doing outside? I said, I'm carrying my cross. The Lord don't want you to be outside. Shoot, let me tell you something. When Jesus called his 12 disciples, chose the 12 disciples to him, when he chose them to him to be on one accord with him, he gave them power to cast out all demons and to heal the sick, to cure the sick, to deliver the sick. Okay, this is how you're going to be healed. I'm telling you that you got to face your demons. Once you get up out of there, you're going to be automatically healed. The demons are turning you up on the inside. They making you ugly on the inside. It's like they stink. Even if God said, okay, it's a kingdom wedding, heaven and earth be on one accord. God came down here. You still got that demon in you. You think that's going to keep you near God? No, you got to deal with yourself right now. You got to deal with those demons. You got to face your demons. I ain't never wanted to be by myself, because when you got somebody around you, you feel kind of safe a little bit, right? Turn this way. You feel kind of safe a little bit. Something happened, you hear a noise. Oh, Tony, what is that? Tony. No, it's like the devil, he's very irritating. It's a spirit that's very irritating, and it gets inside of people, and the people think they need to get high, they need to drink, they need to smoke. But that's that evil spirit. That's that irritating demon. It gets inside of you and you feel very agitated, irritated. Like, you like, dang, man, give me a blunt. Let me smoke, man. And it's like you got to deal with that. So I didn't ever want to be by myself. Like, who wants to be around demons? Who wants to be around the devil? So I was by myself and I had to face my own demons. And I'm so glad I did it this way. You could do it too. Hi, Lexton. Lexton. I ain't good with names. I guess I'm doing okay. Hey, Kelly. Oh, bless you too. Let me go back up a little bit. God bless you too. I didn't even see that. Okay, so nobody wants to be around the demons, right? Nobody wants to be around the devil. Nobody. Trust me. It's a spirit that is very agitated, irritated. Okay, he gets inside of people. That's why you be like, I ain't got time to deal with her today. I ain't got time to deal with him today. But it's not the people. It's the demon. It's they demons. Okay, when I got by myself, y'all, I started crying out to God. I started asking the Lord to heal me. I pointed at me, because The demon was on the inside. The Bible don't. The Bible, it speaks about how Eve said it was the devil that made her do it, because the devil deceived her by telling her to disobey God, to do wrong. That was the only way the devil can come in inside a body. He needed to get in. So he tell you to do wrong, and then once you do wrong, he comes in and he tear you up, and he make you feel irritated, and you instead of running to drugs, run to God. You killing yourself. And that's what the devil wants you to do. He wants you to run to different relationships, run to earthly stuff, run to weed. That's earthly. It grows. That's earthly. God said, cares about the things above. He said, put your heart in heavenly places. A lot of people's heart is in the earth. Their heart is in the earth where weed at, were temporarily feel good. Temporarily. And it's like you drink, you feel good, and then the high gone. You pop a pill, you feel good, and the high gone. You smoke weed, you feel good, and the high gone. It's temporarily. You're gonna run out of all your money like the prodigal child. All your friends gonna party with you because you got money. When your money leave, you're gonna find out. You're gonna say, "Oh Lord, hire me. I work for you, Lord. Lord, help me, Jesus." And dang, I dropped my cup. Okay, so and the Lord gonna have his arms open wide to him, because anytime anybody come to God, he's like, welcome. He don't care what you did in your past. He don't care who all you slept with. What he gonna do is break all those soul ties. Not at the same time. He's gonna do it one by one, every now and then, like every other month. I can't say, because he did. That's how he did mine. He don't care about my past. I repented. I just can't do it again. I just can't go back to doing what I used to do, because I know that it'll take me away from God. It's like going back to the devil. God takes good care of me. I'm not leaving God. The reason why I left from the bad side, what I was born in, excuse me, what you were born in, sin, I never wanted to be on that side. When I got older and I realized what was going on the wrong side, on the sin side, on the dark side, I realized, hey, I don't like it over here. They don't play right. They cheat. They lie. They steal. They kill. Anything go on the sin side. I didn't like that side. I knew that it had to be another way. I always used to think like everybody is like me. Everybody nice. That's how I used to think when I was a little girl. I was an inside girl. My grandma didn't want us to get out the house. I said, I guess she keeping us in here so when we get ready to get out the house, we get hit by a car, we get back up. So our bones will be strong enough to get back up when we get hit by a car. I don't know why she keeping us in the house. We couldn't go nowhere. That's why I got married at 16, to get out the house. It was so much hell in that house. Uncles, aunties, everybody was beating my tail. Brothers and sisters, Everybody. But I stayed the same. I held on to love. My grandma was the only light in the house. And woo, I got married to get out of that hell. Jumped out the boiling pot to a frying pan. And I got married at 16. That's why I got married so young. Because I was going through a whole lot at home as a little girl. We had chores. We couldn't play with baby dolls. But one thing I used to love doing, making mud pies, mud cakes. I would go in the backyard. I just found so much peace in making something out of mud. I loved it that. The main thing I remember, I loved it. I loved it that. You know? And that's what God did. You know, you what your daddy do, you do. But I was a little girl, and the only thing I could make was mud cakes. Mud pies and stuff. But anyway, that's why I got married so young, because everybody wanted to whoop my tail, hit me upside the head 1,000 times. I used to have migraine headaches. Every time you look at me, every time they would take us to the dentist and pull out all my teeth in the back, all of my teeth. And for some reason, all I had growing up was toothaches, a lot of toothache pain, and headaches. My grandma said she didn't want us to lose our Medicaid. I never got sick, so they took my teeth. They just take my teeth out so I can use my Medicaid. I didn't never need the Medicaid. I never got sick. I was never getting sick. So she had to go we would eat cakes. Every month was like me and my sister's birthday. We would save our money that we had got from my grandma. We would save it and get a birthday cake every month. And we would split it in half. And we would leave it in the pan because that was the only pan big enough for the cake. I said, this my half, that's your half. So I never touched her half. I don't know if she touched my half or not, but every month we would eat birthday cake. You know, we really didn't know nothing much about taking care of our teeth, you know. But yeah, I'll tell anybody, take care of your teeth, because you don't want to lose them. But anyway, we all go through things, and we all have to carry our cross. Even though I've been through hell, it didn't make me bitter. It made me better. I choose not to be bitter. I choose to be better. Everybody who ever hurted me, I forgive them. I never thought I was better than nobody. I'm in this world too. You can't delete me. You gotta love me too, and see the world love his own. And I'm in the world, you know, and it's like you can't leave me out. I'm a child of the Most High God. I know for a fact, because as a little child growing up, I used to be in the room by myself, and I was scared to pass gas out loud. I know, right? I was scared. There wasn't nobody in there. I was like, I can't do that. They gonna think I'm nasty. I didn't know who I was talking about. Hello. And Denise. I don't know. Hey. But as a little girl, I was scared to pass gas out loud, because I didn't want nobody to feel like, oh, she nasty. And I was scared to get the drawers out of my rump when I was growing up with nobody around. I was being watched at a young age. I felt it. I used to feel like, oh, somebody's watching me, but I was never scared. It was a watch, as in like a protection watch. And I never wanted to be nasty, you know. And so my grandma Said love everybody. Everybody. Jesus said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. You like, they know what they doing. They know. No, they don't. No, they don't. They born in sin. They can't help it when the devil come in because they was born in sin. They need help. And a lot of people be like, but a lot of people be like, help them who help them who help themselves. That's why Jesus said, do you want to be made clean? Do you want to be saved? He came for the sinners. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you a sinner? I used to be. It took me a while to live a life without sin. I had to work on it. Every day, I had to stop doing wrong. I had to stop smoking because I used to be like, oh, I can't stop smoking. I can't stop smoking. But yes, you can. With God, all things are possible. So I just kept, every time I thought about doing wrong, I would rebuke the devil. He always tell you to do wrong. That's how he deceived Eve. He got into her head, like he'll stand somewhere and speak something. Oh, do it wrong, do wrong. And then once you do it, you open up doors, wrong doors. And he come in, which make you unclean. I'm getting kind of cool. Woo. When the devil come in, it's like he makes you doubt, he make you unclean, he make you scary. And you're supposed to trust God. You're not supposed to doubt God. So even if he's inside of you, a lot of people don't be like, they be like, oh, the devil ain't in here. If you in sin, he can come in. If you get out of sin, shut the wrong doors, worry about yourself right now. Everybody always saying, well, I want me a man, I want me a woman. Sometimes y'all don't look and search so much, so y'all just got weary of searching for a mate. Y'all just say, I'm just gonna just have fun. lay down with everybody. Some of y'all like, I ain't worried about no man, I ain't worried about no woman no more. Everybody just not right. The whole world cheating on each other, you know. Everybody, if you get a husband, you got to share him. I'm like, well, I don't want none then. I said, I know what to do. I'm gonna go to God. Lord, what my man? The Lord said, grow, just grow. I thought I was grown then when I asked God for my man. He was like, you need to grow. You got to be able to let somebody come to you and clown on you, baby, in front of everybody. Let me tell you what an adult look like. Jesus. You got to be able to deal with lost people. You got to be able to fight a good fight in front of everybody. So when you do all this and all that, when you constantly grow, get the footstool for overcoming evil with good. You stay the same. You praying in the midst of the storm. God is a present help when you in trouble. You feeding his sheep. You just a growing. The word just rising. You know? And when you get through growing, God said draw near to him. And you doing such a great job. God don't need to keep telling you over and over what to do no more, because you're not no baby. One of these days, God is going to give you your heart desire. Just like he's going to give me my heart desire. I would never give up on my soulmate. Whoever the girl that was dating my soulmate or was dating my soulmate, I'm sorry. In the dark, you allowed to mess with anybody's stuff. And I'm pretty sure wherever my soulmate at, he's powerful like me. And with me going to God, it's gonna call all of my God. It's gonna call God to give me my heart desire, to give me my soulmate. Everybody got lost in the dark, you know. It's hard to keep up with something in the dark. Hey, girl. Nah, she said I made it. I know. I love those words. I made it. Thank you for making it. I love those words. You can say those words every day. I made it. I made it. I made it. I used to say that to myself when I was a little girl. My sister used to say, "Oh, you so ugly. You got big eyes. You got white girl booty." I'm like, a white girl booty? I don't know if that was bad or good, but everything came out of her mouth was bad. So I was like, I put my long jacket over my rump, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, I'll make it. I'll make it. I can make it. That's what I used to tell myself. And I made it. Words have power. We got to start speaking upwards, blessing words. You know, down words are bad words. So when somebody speak bad words to you, you speak good words to them. That's how you overcome evil with good. The devil wants you to do what they doing, but you do the opposite. It's easy to bark back at somebody when they barking at you. You're like, I know you lying. You know, like, you don't know me. You don't know me. That's what they say. You know, you don't even know yourself. You wouldn't be barking at everybody you barking. Somebody told me, I just thought about something. Somebody told me a long time ago when I was trying to date, and I was trying to date this man, and he said, you said every time a woman get around me, you just start barking like a dog, like somebody can just be passing by, and he said you always you start barking just at anybody. You don't want nobody to get around this man. You know. And every time somebody come by, you just barking. And it's like, okay, so that's not good, because now it's like this man's supposed to love everybody too. And I shouldn't have to tell him how to be a man. I should let him do what he do, whether if it make me happy or not. If it don't make me happy, I get to choose to leave him alone and let him go on by his business. But I didn't want to leave him alone. So when you gotta tell a man how to be a man, how to love you, you gotta do all that, and it's like you training a child. You know what I'm saying? It's like you telling your little boy, one girlfriend now, one wife. No. Who you on the phone with better be Brenda. It better be the same person, because every time I come through, I'm going to say, hey, Brenda. You know, and it's like, now you have a grown man, and it's like, you got to tell him, I like flowers. Don't cheat on me. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to raise you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a man should already know how to be a man. You should already know how to be faithful. And God make a man anyway. This man needs to deal with his problems, because he's no good if he can't see clear. He can't help you. Anybody in sin can't help you. Anybody, if you both in your flesh, both of y'all falling, both of y'all weak, you know, it's because you love this man so much, you don't want to lose him. You don't want nobody around him, because every time you get somebody always sleeping with him, or you know what I'm saying, messing with your man and stuff. And it's like, this is in the earth. This is what's going to happen. So go to God. I sure every man I ever had, I didn't want to. So that's why when I found out he was cheating, I was like, it's a wrap. I don't want you no more. And so now that I'm with God, they don't want that. They don't want God. Let me tell you about my man. Let me tell you about Jesus. Let me tell you about the love of my life now. I assure him I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. I went to the laundromat a while ago. I washed my clothes and stuff. Yeah, free trial, you know. Yeah. Living the right way. Going through life without sin. Teaching people how to turn from their wicked ways before it's too late. Y'all, I'm so ready for God to come back. And he coming. It's so, I could tell it's going to be quick. I could tell because he said quickly. He said this in the Bible. Quick. I come quickly. I come. But the thing is, when he come, if God come down here right now, you will burn up in his presence. No hypocrite can stand in the presence of God. You gotta, that's why God sent Jesus. Jesus teaching us how to get back there. Nobody could do it. And then nobody want to listen to Jesus' teachings. Better yet, obey him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you fall in Jesus, don't that mean you gotta have no place to lay your head? But y'all don't want to hear that though. Y'all like, oh, this is too much. Jesus, you asking for too much. But think about what he going back to. He came to save us. He came to get us on our feet, y'all. Because we kept falling because of sin. I love all those beautiful flowers. I don't want to call you, I'm going to call you Comb. Because I see Comb in it. I don't want to call you the first 3 letters. I see that in Mad is on ha I Comb. I don't know what to call you. I just say, you have a nickname or something? Or you want me to call you Comb? Let me get up. Sun going down. Y'all turn from your wicked ways. That man ain't worth you going to hell over. Ain't nothing in this earth worth you going to hell over. Give God all your mind, all your heart. That's what God want. I could call you oh my God. I was hoping you give me an easy name. I can't even pronounce that. Oh man. Chalo? Yeah. Are you a dude or a girl? I don't know. I just love the flowers. Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay, good. Because I was like, okay. Hey, girl, hey. Well, thank you so much for coming to this live. I really appreciate it. And I'm so glad I've met you. And I hope to see you again, on my next live. If not, you don't have to say you're sorry. You can catch me when you can, And I know you love God. I hope you ain't got no boyfriend, because That's a distraction. I didn't have nobody to teach me this. I had to learn it. I had to give God all my mind. Ah, good. Awesome. You don't need now. Say no. Because they going to tell you to do wrong. Y'all ain't married. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to God to get what God got for you. God got a man for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got somebody. God got somebody for everybody. You just got to go to God, get them the right way. When you get stuff the right way, you keep it. When you get it the wrong way, the same way you got it, it can be taken. If you get it wrong, God didn't give you that. So if God don't give it to you, it's not yours. A lot of people will be like, because of my looks, I'm going to go get me a man. Oh, how can they resist this long hair and eyelashes and this BBL? How can they resist it? You know? And it's like, that's your flesh. You know? And it's like, you think you can just go get you a man because of your looks or because of your education. And the you got to go to God for soulmates. Every soul belong to God. Shoot, you talking about a relationship with somebody else's stuff, and you talking about, Lord, bless me and Jimmy. How you get Jimmy? You know what I'm saying? God, like, I didn't give you that relationship. I want all your mind. Jimmy is distracting you from me. I want all your heart. You and Jimmy ain't even married. So it's like, I know, because I haven't been in relationships. And I used to be like, oh, Lord, bless me and so-and-so. Oh, Lord, thank you for this man. But the whole time, this man came in my life and told me to disobey God. This man came in my life, told me to do wrong. Here I am, just got out the bed with him. And now I'm praying for the man. Talking to God, telling him to bless this relationship. The last test I had to learn how to pass, the last test that was so hard for me was dating. Let no man deceive you. If you want a relationship, get into the Bible, get a relationship with God. Excuse me. Yep, get into a relationship with God. That's the best relationship you can ever have. God wants all your heart, all your mind. It starts your mind first. Keep your mind stayed on God. Any man that ever come in your life and tell you to do wrong, don't do it. Tell him, if it don't please God, you can't do it. Keep your mind stayed on God so he can keep your mind strong. Don't let no man tell you to smoke. Don't let no man try to give you alcohol, because they can put something in it. Baby, a dangerous thing is to be with somebody that don't know God. If you know God, you'll keep his word. If you love God, you'll keep his word. So, if you're going to follow a man, he need to be following God. You know, he need to do the right, because he can't love you without God. Okay. Thank you for coming on. So, I'm finna get off too, because it's getting kind of chilly. Well, thank y'all so much for coming on. I love y'all with the love of God. Y'all get well soon. Come out of sin so you can see clear. Can't help nobody if you in sin. If you in sin and they in sin, both of y'all going down. Somebody need to get on their feet and help somebody get up. Shoot. Because if both of y'all going down, if I was in sin, I climb on you, talking about help me, and you gonna go down too. Because both of y'all in the flesh. Flesh going down. And it's like, the Lord gotta rise you. He gotta rise you from the dead. So if you don't rise, that means you walking with the dead. You gotta be risen. You know, it's like you gotta be risen. It's like you on one accord with the dead, unless the Lord rise, unless you risen. You gotta rise, like how to rise, like get that footstool, say no to wrong, keep God on your mind, pray in the midst of the storm. He's a present help when you're in trouble. But it's so much. I always speak on it. I love y'all, and I'm finna go get warm. So thanks for listening. I will see you on the next live. Bye for now. Excuse me. Bye for now. Love you. Of course, with the love of God.